Hi, this is Z, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, I wanted to talk about demonic and satanic organizations. And people usually, when they think of black magic, they're only thinking of, a lot of times they're only thinking of one person or a small group of people. But I wanted to talk about my experiences with the different groups that I've dealt with that were doing black magic on me. So originally, I was thinking it was one single person in my family, which later grew to a group of people. So you can have a group of family members that are targeting you or whoever they're targeting. So like a family, and a lot of times these are families who have had generations of witches or warlocks. It is passed down through generation to generation. But I want to express again, because I've done it in the other video, that not everyone that does magic is doing black magic. So you have plenty of families where the craft is passed down and they do healing work. Some people, it is natural in them to be a healer. They know how to heal with energy. They know how to heal with words. They know how to heal with herbs and, other elements. That's not what I'm talking about in this video. I'm talking about the ones that pass down. Black magic is something that is passed down from generation to generation. That's what I'm talking about in this one, because not everybody that does magic is harming people. There's some people that have that follow the rule, do no harm, and they do not cause harm to other people. So besides family members that are a group, there may be family members that work as a couple. They're family, but they may work as a couple, a husband and wife will do black magic together. They will work as a team to do black magic or energy siphoning and those things, trying to destiny swap and all of that. They'll work together as a couple. But people have to be careful with that, because sometimes you'll think that the husband or the wife is not doing black magic on you when they actually are. But because you're such in a low frequency, you could be deceived by the very person that you have a relationship. You two are doing black magic together while he or she goes off and does black magic in another group or on their own. So in cases that I've known, the wife would go and she has a coven, a group of friends that she does black magic with, and she will do black magic with her friends on her husband. So that's another group of people that do like demonic work or whatever. They'll do it, and she'll do it with her friends to hold her husband to her. And not to say the man doesn't do that. Men will do the same thing too. They can do the same thing. So this is just me being specific about a couple that I know. That's why I said she will go and be with the coven. She has a group of friends. They do black magic together, and that would be like a little coven where people would usually, in the movies, you see the group of girls, they do magic together. It's kind of like that. Another example would be religious organizations, and people think that people that are in the church or in the mosque don't do magic. But yes, people that are religious do magic too, and they will do black magic. They'll either do the so-called white magic or they'll do the black magic. So, but people, I would say be careful of sometimes, because when you join those organizations with people trying to siphon your energy or manifest off your destiny and things like that, or steal your destiny, you have to be careful of being part of those groups, because it's religious. You're thinking, oh, these are high vibrational people. They're good people. They'll just be under the cover of a church or a mosque or whatever, just so that's another way that they would be kind of disguising themselves. You wouldn't think that those people are in those places, but they are. And moving on, of course, spiritual practitioners. Sometimes you might have to be careful, and this was something in my family. There are people that are spiritual practitioners in my family, and you're thinking because this is your family that they would never actually do the black magic on you. But the main person in my family that was doing the black magic would actually be considered to be a practitioner. So she was a practitioner. I was trusting in her, but she was actually a dark practitioner. And then sometimes, which is also the case, those practitioners, it doesn't matter if they're good or bad practitioners, or they do good or they do bad magic or whatever. A lot of them will have an organization. They may create an organization where they teach what they do. And you have to be careful, because this was kind of my situation. You'll be you're partaking in those classes, you're learning something, all while those people are planning to end your life behind the scenes. And because they're your family, and they, you think they're good practitioners, you think that they're not going to harm you or try to harm you. But whether they're family or not, you have to be careful of the practitioners that you go to. I would say maybe if there's a practitioner that your family has been going to for years, and you can kind of know what they're doing or how they do, I don't know. But me personally, I don't really go to practitioners anymore because of that. And I know that there are practitioners that do no harm. They follow that rule, do no harm. But I don't really know. So I kind of just, I kind of just stick with God and my ancestors and my prayers, because that works for me anyway. And I don't have to go give somebody some money. But no shade to any practitioners. I just I just haven't had the money to even do that. If I had the money, I'm not even gonna lie, I would have gone to someone else, because there was a time where I didn't know that I could do this on my own. And that's why I'm here to teach people, about what I've learned, because you can get through this fight. You can get through spiritual warfare without a practitioner. If you have the money, that's great. I didn't have the money. I had to figure something else out. So, but I just want to let you know that if you don't have the money, or if you just really want to do it yourself, because there's a lot of empowerment in trying to do this yourself. You'll never have to worry about a practitioner turning against you, because you know who you are, and you working for yourself. Anyhow, moving on, there may be other organizations like a Masonic type of organization, or a brotherhood type of organization, where there somebody may be a member of those organizations or brotherhoods, or what. I know there's a lot of different ones, but I'm just going to use that term because I don't know about all of them. And, so I'm just going to use that term, those two terms. But in my case, there was someone that was a part of an organization. And what they did was they were attempting to, they were siphoning my energy, and they were attempting to swap or steal my destiny. And they actually, what really let me know what was going on was they brought so many other people into what they were doing. They went back to their brotherhood or their organization and had other people join in with them to siphon my energy. And they were pulling on my energy so much that I could not deny that this is what was going on. They got very, people were getting greedy, very greedy. And I don't think the organization is necessarily demonic or satanic. What they are doing is, I wouldn't do it to anyone, whether the person is good or bad, but I believe that they were under the impression that I had done something, I had caused an issue to this person. And so they were helping this person out under the impression that I had done something wrong. And I believe they later realized that I hadn't done anything wrong, and that they stopped because they understand that there will be consequences for pulling on my energy and attempting to take my destiny and things of that nature. Because first of all, I'm innocent of what this person has told them. I don't know what all they told them, but I did not wrong that person. That person themselves, I believe, was also lied to about the type of person I was. So they were doing this thinking that I had wronged them. So we do have to really be careful about listening to and believing other people. This is why it is important to commune with your ancestors and commune with God, because God is not going to steer you in the wrong way. And just to not do these things anyway. Go out there and do the hard work yourself, just like everyone, not everyone, but just like other people have to do. Go out and work for yourself. Stop trying to take from other people. It doesn't matter if it's in the physical or the spiritual, it's going to be revealed. So why not just do things the right way rather than manifesting off of someone else's hard work and energy? You're manifesting thinking that, oh, this person will never find out. And the reason why they continue to do that and they become relentless is because they must have done it before and gotten away with it. So with me, it's like it became a daily thing. They were doing too much. Every day, it was something that they were doing too much because they had done it before and it seemed to be so easy. And so now they got to a person where they were having, sort of a difficult time with, and they just could not let go and say, you know what, this is not going to work. Let me walk away. So it's almost like they just dug such a deep hole and they're just going to walk right into that hole because they're not able to accept that they weren't able to get away. And I'm sure they probably did something like a sacrifice or something like that. But I mean, that's why you don't do those type of things. And we really do need to be teaching our children not to get involved in these types of things, because you never know who you're really dealing with and who's their ancestors and things of that nature. You really should refrain from black magic. Anyone attempting to do black magic, you're definitely in your lower selves, as I said before in an earlier video. You really should be working on yourself, improving yourself. You get yourself into a lot of trouble when you are putting your hands into someone else's life. Let God do that. Let their ancestors do that. That's not for you to mess with. Anyway, back to what I was saying, my topic. So we really do have to be careful with the people that we're around. Pay attention to things that people say and, people's energy. Be careful of joining other groups of people. Be careful when you do join those groups of people, how they feel. Think about the things that they're saying. It really is a daily thing to be mindful and pay attention. And I know you're not always going to see it, because I didn't always see it. My only kind of giveaway with the person that I was dating that was siphoning my energy and doing all this black magic was, and they probably don't know it, but there was a time in our relationship where we were having a conversation, and he said that if he could have, he would have been an assassin. So the fact that he said something like that kind of gave me a red flag, that if you were considering something like that, then what would you do for real in real life? Like, what are the kind of things would you do if you know nobody would find out about it? So again, this was just to kind of tell people to be careful of the different organizations, different groups, and even the friends you may have, people in your family. This could be anybody. This could be anybody. Don't limit it to the practitioner, because these could be everyday people that you're interacting with, people that you might work for, a restaurant that you might go to, anything like that. This is a very common thing. So I just want to make that short video. I hope that someone has learned something from this. And I don't want you to be fearful and be fearful of everybody in the world, but just be mindful. Pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to the people around you, and things of that nature. Pay attention to your dreams, especially. Pay attention to your intuition, and stay on top of your prayers daily. Before you go to sleep and when you wake up in the morning, stay on those prayers, on those warfare prayers. And I hope this message has helped someone and taught someone something, or made something clear to someone. And I will see you again soon. Bye.